All right, here we go. Let's start with breathing. Um, let's do coherent breathing. So it's going to be breathing, inhaling up for 6 counts and inhaling down, exhaling down for 6 counts. So here we go. Exhale everything out, and then inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hands up the front, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Side 1, 2. Chest lifting 3, 4, 5, 6. And down, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to curl, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And open on the inhale, exhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale into your back, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale as you push forward, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spiral your arms, 2. Inhale, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, spiral the other way, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring it down, shake it out. So our lungs are, there's more lung space in our back body than in our front. So when we're always just inhaling, when we're opening the front, we also want to sometimes be inhaling when we're opening the back, right? There's not just one way to breathe. We could exhale up and inhale down. And actually, yeah, if we're, let's see, our diaphragm is going down as we're inhaling. So diaphragm going down as the arms are going up is like one way of lengthening, but it could also be diaphragm going down as the arms are going down, right? So just there's no right way that we have to do it all the time, but there's options and variety. Yay! Twisting, low twist. If this is not working for you, don't twist very much. But if it feels good, twist a lot. I'm going to shift my weight onto the leg that I am twisting towards for this first section. And then I'm going to push off that leg to go to the other side. And then come into center. Look around behind you. You can think of this one starting with your eyes. So eyes are leading the way from one side to the other. Head and eyes looking all the way behind you. And then finally going to the back foot. So I'm just going to back up so you can see. I'm flexing, pushing off the back leg to get to the other side. So there's a lot of different ways I could initiate this movement. I could fling my arms to initiate the movement, but for now I'm pushing off the floor. So I'm feeling that relationship to the earth under my feet. Let's bring it in. Let's just do a cross crawl. So it's just touching your hand to your knee. Swimming the arms. And I'm doing a little weight shift on this, little side, so it's not marching straight forward. But I'm gonna change it, and I'm gonna go elbow to knee. Big twist on this if it feels okay. If twisting hurts, again, don't do the twist. But if twisting feels okay, get that twist in there. Good. Relax. Give it a shake. Shake it all out. Let's do the basic scale just for fun. We're going to take the right hand up to the ceiling and then down to the floor. We'll do that 3 times. Up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Vertical dimension. Up to the ceiling, down to the floor. Switch it to the other side. Reach it to the heavens, touch it down to earth. Reaching to the sky, taking it to the earth. One more, up and down. Vertical dimension, this up and down this. Then right hand and foot crossing over, opening up, stepping across, opening wide. You can think of this hand reaching, and then both hands are reaching, Both hands are crossing, both hands are reaching, changing it to the other side, crossing over, opening wide, crossing over, narrowing and opening, feeling into the rhythm of your movement. Open. We're doing 4 of these for some reason. And then we'll take the right hand and foot straight behind you. That was the horizontal. Now we're in the sagittal, forward, backward. Reach it back, reach it forward. Take it back, take it forward. We're going back to 3. Other side. Take it back and forward. Sagittal dimension. Moving in the forward backwardness. Last one. Then we're going to put it all together. So it's going to go up and then down, cross it over, open it up, take it back behind you and in front, switching it to the other side. Left, up, down, vertical, side across, side open, horizontal, backwards and forwards, sagittal. Right hand up, down, vertical, side across, side open, horizontal, backwards and forwards, sagittal. Up, down, cross. It might on the YouTubes, I might be saying one thing and you guys have to do the other one. You may not be able to mirror me, but whatever. You can deal with it. Learn that because normally I'm the one mirroring, saying the opposite side. We're going to add another way of doing this. We're going to add a rhythm to it. So, and it's going to be a little hit. Could be on your belly. I'm going to do it up here on my chest. So I'm going to hit with the same hand that starts it. So I'll show you. You can do it with me. We're going to go 1 and a 2. So it goes up and a down. 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. Try it on the other side. 1 and a 2. Up, hit, down. 1 and a 2. Why am I doing this? Because I feel like rhythm is so important. We have so many rhythms going on in our body. And that's what the coherent breathing is. It's to bring the rhythms of our body into harmony with each other, into coherence. It means the orchestra is playing at the same time. So a lot of times, if people haven't had training to be in rhythm and rhythmic, they might have a hard time with that. So we're just adding it here. So the cross and open would go, we'll go with this hand first. 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. 1 and a 2. Same thing on the other hand and foot. Cross, hit, open. Cross, hit, open. Cross, hit, open. Same thing backwards and forwards. So it's going to go back and a front. Back and a front. Back and a front. Also, we're getting a little bit of action right there in our like thymus thump and our little bit of lymph maybe. Same thing on the other side with the back and front. Back and a front. Back and a front. Last one. Back and a front. So I'm going to put the whole thing together. So it's going to go 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6. Let's try it. And then 7, 8 is just whatever you want to do. So you have 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6. If this is confuddling you, don't worry about it. Sorry, 7, 8 is that. If you're feeling like, oh my God, it's too much, it's going to get easy again in a second. So don't freak out. Let's do the same side. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7, 8. Same side. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6, 7 and a 8. Other side. 1 and a 2. Cross. 3 and a 4, 5 and a 6. Free dance. 7 and a 8. Again. 1 and a 2, 3 and a 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Last one, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. Right. Anyway, I hope that that didn't challenge your little brainicle too much. But I think it's fun to just add things. And I feel like the rhythm thing is really important. It really can build cohesion for yourself, but also like in relationships. So paying attention to rhythms of things can be really helpful. Got my coffee. Mm. Let's take it down to the floor. Here is Lord Gaylord joining us. Normally off camera, cross-legged position. He's been wanting to sit on my lap all morning. Side stretch. Yeah, the cats were like, missed me being gone. Circle the whole way around. Inhale, open. Side stretch. Circle it all the way around. Open it up. Side stretch. Head away from your tail. Long movement. That's another thing, like teaching on Zoom or teaching on YouTube. I can't really use music because copyright, all the stuff. And it just like in Zoom, it just sounds weird most of the time. Anyway, so the whole rhythm thing. Sometimes if I was teaching with a group of people in person, there would be music. Let's cross it to the other leg in front and the same thing, just side side, stretching from one side to the other. Letting your body really get that stretch from your sit bone through your fingertips deep into your midline. Really getting deep into that stretch through your midline. Taking it to the side, all the way forward and around, and open it up. Taking it to the side, head away from your tail, and open. Sideways, forward, and open. Last one. So for my lower back, this is one of the ones that really helps the most. I don't know why. It just gets all that movement in there. There's some moves in ballet where you go sideways and then reach out and take it down, and that just also has always been a relief for my back. So throwing that out there. Get the cameraman. There we go. Thank you. I want to call him Jesus. Thank you, Jesus, for your great camera work. Relax into the floor for a second. Turn your head from side to side. Ah, shake it out. Wiggle, free up your spine a little bit. Free up your gut body so you're not clenching, right? Freedom in movement. No clenchy stickiness. And then just knee drop from side to side. Loose and easy. Let this massage through your hips and lower back. If it hurts to twist, take your upper body with you. So that rolling, 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 rolling. Let yourself roll if that feels better than twisting. You can also just turn your head with your legs and let your neck and shoulders relax. So it doesn't have to be a huge spiral or twist. Each of these exercises offers a lot of possibilities depending on what you need, right? Like sometimes, oh, I need more twist. I can turn my head away. I can reach more. Or I need to relax my neck and shoulders too. And if I slow it down, I can turn my head in the same direction and think about releasing that upper back and neck. So listen to your body. I'm going to take it a little deeper, reaching across, and I'm turning my head in the same direction. So listen in to your own body and feel into it. If you are uncertain, try it a few different ways and see how it goes. Experiment. And then come back. And let's do some pelvis up in the air, feet on the floor, circles with your hips, working your back body, opening the front of your pelvis. I say this all the time. Um, for people who don't do mat classes very often, or maybe people who don't work out a lot, this hip opening in the front body is so important, particularly because we are a culture that spends a lot of time sitting. So we want to make sure we're opening that back up. I see a lot of people and young people who can't get their pelvis higher than like here. It's like a big fold. You want to try and get so that this is flat. All right, let's bring it down. Back should be a little bit warm. Hands on your knees, big circles, lubricating up your hip sockets. You can relax your feet, just massaging out your lower back, releasing your inner thighs, and also greasing up your hip socket. Change direction. And then let's just go with a quick happy baby pose. Let your baby be happy, wiggle around, do whatever you got to do in there. Roll around. And then take your legs up to the ceiling, hands behind your head, flex your feet, reach up. Okay, there, 90-degree angle, or a little bit more towards you. Either way, here or here. We're going to point and take it down, reaching it out. Flex it up, reach it long. Flex, point, flex, point, flex, point, flex, point. Trying to touch your elbow to your knee. Reaching to the ceiling with the soles of your feet, long through the back of the legs, long through the front of the legs as they come down. Reach it out. Again, an opportunity to lengthen through that hip flexor. Good. We're going to skip the top and just have one go in, one go out. Going one, two, three. A little faster. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Relax. Drop it down. Turn your head from side to side. Relax your neck and jaw. Relax your face. You can take a big yawn if you want. Really open up. Open your inner face. What does that even mean? Open up inside your head. Let's take our hands, rub them together. Just for a second, you're going to close your eyes, palms of your hands on your eyes, and just rest in there. Let your eyes rest. Feel the weight of your eyeballs inside your head just dropping back a little bit so they don't have to pop out. They don't need to look at anything. Just palms over your eyes. Breathing. Breathing easily. No extra tension on the breath. And then let's do a 10 little dragons running through the forest. Just getting into your head, your cranium, mobilizing the tissue, your skin, your hair follicles, waking up that relationship of this surface material, your skin, your hair follicles on top of your cranium. And then you can feel your cranium, bones of your skull underneath that. Just getting movement in there. Yay. And then from side to side, turn your head one side and then the other, not forcing it to go further, but letting it roll easily from side to side. All right, let's stretch our legs straight down below. Flex your feet. There's a cat's toy. Flex your feet. We're going to make big circles with your arms as if you're pulling off a shirt. Inhale, open, exhale, looking towards your feet, spread out your toes. Inhale, open. Exhale, up. Inhale, open. Long body. And then change direction, circling the other way, looking towards your feet. And just relax. Take a heel rock, dig your heels into the floor. See if you can relax your pelvis, relax your guts, relax your rib cage, head, neck, sending a wave of movement, a wave like a water wave rippling through your body, letting go. If not much is happening, fake it a little bit. Let your ribs be soft, guts soft, abs soft. So you're relaxing and letting go so the movement can move through you. The thing that's working is your heel digging into the floor, but it shouldn't be a lot of work for your flex either. We're not like hard flex and point. It's just a relaxed flex and point. Let that go. Rotate in and out. Let's slide in and up and press your pelvis up again. So my feet are, well, this is kind of a more complicated one. So I'm going to show the easy version first, which may be the one you want to do. Easier version, you're going to bend your knee, drop it down, and press through and come down. You come back through there. Drop your knee, push and lift, drop it down to the floor. So knee drops, you press it up, and then you come down, switch to the other side. Knee drops, press it up, come down. Slightly more complicated version. Knee drops, elbow folds under, you come onto your side. You open it back up, slide that arm out. Knee drops, elbow folds under, and you are going to get a full arch in your back. So either without that arm doing the work, this version, or the full onto your side. Oh, which feels really good to me. But I'm also pushing into the floor with my deltoid, with my arm on the bottom. So it's not like totally passive. I'm pressing so that I can open. And if you don't do much arm work, this might feel uncomfortable. So listen to your own body and do what feels good to you. Sometimes I I was teaching this sometimes at the Y, and then I would look at what the people were doing, and like virtually nobody was doing what I was doing. So I'm like, you may have a totally different version of it. It's a skill to be able to watch and learn or listen and learn. And also to really stay present in your body as you're working out. Like try not to just space out and go into what's happened before and what's going to happen later, but try to stay present in sensation. Use this time to be with you, with your cells in your body. Let's take the arms up, circle the wrists. Get that mobility through your forearm, coming down into your rotator cuff. So your scapula are probably moving around with this. Change direction. Good. And then take your arms up over your head. Deep breath in. On the exhale, pelvis presses up. Inhale. Arms float up over your head. Exhale, push. Inhale. Lower it down. Exhale, press it up. Inhale. Take it down. Exhale, push through the ceiling. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. Exhale, push. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Inhale, down. Next one, we're going to press up and stay up. If you can, interlace your hands behind your butt, walk your shoulders closer together, open your feet just a hair wider, knees touch, knees open. So I'm rolling to the inner edge of my foot, outer edge of my foot. The tissue in my legs is getting this internal external rotation, which is good for the layers of fascia, fluid, muscle, even bone, right? Getting this movement, internal, external rotation. Knees open, knees touching. Knees open, knees touch. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. 2 more. Inhale, exhale, last one. Inhale, exhale, open your arms, widen the shoulders, slowly roll it down through your spine down to the floor. And then when you get to the bottom, just relax. Let your spine recurve in the right places. So we have like a lumbar curve, cervical curve, thoracic is going the other way. It's a curve. We curve in, we curve out, we curve in. So we want to have those natural curves in our spine. Taking a little push with your feet like the heel rock. See if you can relax tension in your body. Let go, melt. Let's roll over onto one side. And leaving our elbows and knees bent, we're going to roll onto our back, opening and then closing. Melting into the floor. Relax your head and neck. Open, open, open. Close, close, close. Massaging out your back. And developing this coordination of elbow and knee working together to open, and then elbow and knee working together to close. So it's a body half coordination. Homolateral, one side versus the other. Homolateral. We're going to open it up and unfold the arms and legs and then fold it back in. Opening. Try to leave your head on the floor and relax your head. So head, neck, and shoulders don't need to be doing extra work. Good. Last one. Let's stay on the back. Just circle your feet. Go one way and then the other way. I'm holding on. Going back and forth with the circles. We are going to, let's do this. You can either do this laying down like this, or you can take your hands behind your head. We're going to flex the knees and ankles, extend the legs and point, and then crisscross. Beat, beat, open. Flex it in, reach it out, crisscross, open. Flex, extend and point. Beat, beat, open, flex, and reach. Beat, beat, open. Ideally, you're changing the leg that beats on top each time. Open, flex, and reach. Criss, cross, open, flex, reach and stretch, long legs. Beat, beat, open, flex, and reach. Beat, beat, open, flex, extend, criss, cross, open. 2 more, reach it out, beat, beat, open. Last one, flex, extend, criss, cross, and drop it down. Crisscross applesauce. Just going to walk myself up my mat and open my feet wide, internally rotating one leg at a time. Big spiral, internal rotation. Again, in the leg, in the hip. Letting this, think of this whole side just folding in, curling in. So it's not just the thigh, it's also coming up into your gut body as your pelvis is enclosing just a little bit, opening up space in your sacroiliac, giving you a little bit. It's not that we want a lot of space in there. We just don't want everything totally clamped and jammed together. It might just be the idea of space or energetic space. Okay, let's do a foot thing. So leg up to the ceiling, parallel. You're going to flex through your toes, heel, toes, point. Toes, heel, toes, point. Toes, heel, toes, point. Toes, heel, toes, point. Rotate your leg out. Now it's turned out. Toes, heel, toes, point. Toes, heel, toes, point. Toes, heel, toes, point. Back to parallel. Circle one more time. Lots of circles with our feet today. Change direction. Circle the other way. Shake it out. Grab behind your hamstring. You're going to fold it in and stretch it up. Fold it in all the way straight. However far you can go, it doesn't have to be a huge hamstring stretch. It's more about engaging your quad and straightening your knee. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, Last one. But it might be a huge hamstring stretch for you, right? Our bodies are all really different. Shake it out, let it go. Let's roll over onto our side and just do a quad stretch on that leg. So grab on, draw your heel towards your butt. Then if you want to, a little internal and external rotation. You can kick it back if you want, creating space between your heel and your butt. And then release. Come onto your back. Let's just do it. Cross that same ankle over your knee. Draw it in towards you. And then release. Drop it down. Other leg up to the ceiling. Oh, ah! We talk about Gaylord's got these really pokey feet. Like they're not very big for his body size and weight. So it's like these little toothpicks poking in you when he steps on you. All right, leg up to the ceiling, flexing toes, heel, toes, point, toes, heel, toes, point, toes, heel, toes, point, toes, heel, toes, point. Rotate it out from the hip socket. Toes, heel, toes, point, toes, heel, toes, point, toes, heel, toes, point, toes, heel, toes, point. Back to parallel. Circle out, circle in, and then take your hand. This is going to be interesting with the cat there. Hand behind your leg, flex it and stretch it. Going one. We'll go for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Not distracting at all having a cat on your chest. 7, 8, 9, 10. Shake it out. Got to dump him off. And roll over onto your side. Quad stretch. Heel in towards your butt. Try internal and external rotation, moving that hip in the hip socket. And then if you want, you can kick the leg further back. Good. And then come in. Let's do one last thing. Let's do on our backs before we flip over. Let's do oh, got him back again. Arms up over your head. You're gonna come up and then lower down for a count, like a 5 count, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, arms up, exhale to the ceiling, taking it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, open. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Oh, exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. Exhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. Reach it out up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2 more. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep breath. Last one. Up. 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Drop it down. Wiggle. Relax your head and neck. Yawn if you want to. Open up. Shake it out. Let go. Take the tension out of your body. We're just going to roll over onto your belly on the mat. You can see he's desperate, Gaylord, just because I've been gone for 2 weeks. Because normally he does not get in the action during this class. So let's take just a baby cobra up and exhale down. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, up, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We're going to change it. Ear towards your shoulder, come up to the other shoulder and take it down. Sideways, up, and sideways, down, sideways, up and sideways. Go the other way. Head to your ear to your shoulder, up to the side and down. If it doesn't feel good, don't go that far. Make it smaller. Last one. And then bend your knees. Let your legs fall from side to side, massaging out your quads. Release your lower back. Let it go. Coming in, opposite arm to leg. Inhale up, exhale down. Up, down. Reach and lower. Reach. Feeling that diagonal pattern, contralateral movement through your body. Good. Relax, shake it out. Take your hand next to your chest, arching up, all the way up, and then releasing it back down. Inhale, look up, exhale, take it down. If you want to, you can bend your knees. Try and touch your toes to your head. And then relax back into child's pose. Big breathing in your child's pose. Wiggle around. Soften your inner body. Melt. Take it back and roll it up. Let's go forward to a forearm plank. One knee to the floor at a time, parallel. Going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Twisting underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Take it down. Let's go. Look over one shoulder, look over the other shoulder, look over the shoulder, straighten your arm, look over the shoulder, straighten your arm, straighten your arm, bend the opposite leg, flex, point, flex, point. Or it could be flex, flex. If it's too much to think about, it doesn't have to be flex, point. Good, and relax, let it go. Drop it down, free up your spine, curl your toes under, take your head on your hands, and just push up and down. Relax your body, melt, let go. And then hands next to your chest, arch up, take it into a quadruped, all fours. Just take it up to the edge of your mat, walk in one direction and then the other way. Gaylord's demonstrating the right way to do it. Gaylord, hey. His full name is Lord Gaylord, so I'm just not putting the title in. We're informal here this morning. All right, we're going to go out and then in and then out. Take it to the diagonal and bring it back and drop it down. Out, in, out. Diagonal, bring it back, drop it down. Up, in, out, diagonal, bring it back, drop it down. Out, in, out, diagonal, bring it back, drop it down. Out, in, out, diagonal, take it back, drop it down. Out, in, out, diagonal, bring it back. One more time each side. Out, in, out, diagonal, bring it back. Out, in, out, diagonal, bring it back. Curl your toes under, take your butt up to the ceiling, downward dog. Bend one knee and then the other. You can look under your armpit. Push the floor away with your arms. You're going to lift your heels high, scoop your belly in, round your spine, roll it forward. Push back with your heels, elongate your body. Drop your head, roll it up to the ceiling, lift, and then lower your heels. Heels high, scoop your belly in, roll it forward. Find your plank. Drop your head, push with your arms, roll it up to the ceiling, lower your heels. Heels high, round and curl. Roll it forward. Stay there. Take one arm out and then the other. Then take it to the side and to the side. Drop your head, push, roll it up to the ceiling, lower your heels. Heels high, scoop your belly in, round your spine, take it forward. One arm, the other arm, to the side, to the side. Drop your head, push, roll it up, lower your heels. Last time, lift, scoop it in, roll it forward, find your plank. One arm, the other arm, to the side, to the side. Take it down, relax. Interlace your hands behind your back, open it up. You can kind of move them a little from side to side, peek under with your head and release. Let it go. We're going to come up up onto your knees, one leg out to the side. We're going to take it over to the side here. Then you're going to inhale, lift, and stretch sideways this way. Up, sideways, drop it. Long body, like you're painting the rainbow all around your body, or a big circle. Last one. Bring that knee underneath you, switch it to the other side. Open it out, side stretch, lift, side stretch. Jesus, my cameraman, is just a little lax in framing. Taking it over and up. Sleeping on the job. Last one. Yeah, anything where we're taking our whole alignment out of the vertical is going to be great for the tissue in our body. And also it's going to build a different kind of core strength, like core strength to return from this different position and come back, right? Let's just do this one for the knees, for my knees. You're going to take it down and then up. You can also take it back in a hinge. I'm going to go back and forth with the hinge and then just the sit. Good. And then coming in. Michael Taft out there in TV land. Let's do a little bit more for the legs, which is going to be this. And you can do this as easy or as hard as you want to do it. So I'm going to come up, open my feet wide, stand on my legs. Before anything starts, I'm just going to bend one knee and then the other, let my body hang. If your hamstrings and back are tight, you can come up with your hands on your knees. So side movement. And I'm just going to gradually make it bigger and bigger. So I'm walking it out and then taking it down to the flex, up, and then to the other side. Now, if you have the strength, you can try and do this without your hands. Which, because of that knee injury, I couldn't do it for a long time. So I'm just like trying to build up my strength again. If you want to make this crazier, you take it down, turn it in, bring it together, press it up. drop it down, turn it in, bring it together, up, butt to the floor, rotate in. That is just an option. You do not have to do that. You could just do this, right? I need this option today. Just going to massage out my butt. Yeah, always make it work for you. Every day is a different day in your body. And some days you need more, and some days you need less. And we need that recuperation time. Let's sit in a straddle. Jorge, not Jorge, Jesus. Sitting in the straddle, open it up, take it to the side. You're going to face your leg and then spiral towards the heavens, down to the ground, opening chest, lungs, and heart. Down to the ground, open it up, down to the ground, open it up. Take it into a big side stretch, open all the way. Over to the other side. Curl forward, arch to the gods. Take it down, open it up. Hollow, arch, exhale. Last one. And come up, bring it in, give them a bang, rotate in and out. And then just walk your butt from side to side. Let's do this. I noticed also, so I was teaching movement on Michael Taft's retreat, non-dual meditation retreat, and there's quite a few younger men in that group. And so it's interesting to see how people are moving and what kind of movement skills they have. And also there's some really tall men. So like I was having them do this kind of movement, right? Get yourself moving just to free up the hamstring. And so sometimes people struggle with that, right? So just we want to be able to move, mobilize our bodies. So there's a lot of weight shift and a little spiral. And also there's kind of in this walk, it's almost more one side than the other than it is contralateral. Can I do it contralateral? It's really hard to do this walk contralateral. You can do it, but it's more likely that doing it in a homolateral pattern is going to work forwards and backwards. This is just juicing up the tissue in your hamstrings, all those insertions into your ischial tuberosity, your sits bones, the little bone there, hamstrings coming up into there. Then we've also got like our piriformis, pelvic floor, all of those muscles and tissues getting a little movement that isn't just squeeze it in. So I feel like it's really important to do that kind of stuff. And often if people have there might be really athletic people that don't really stretch or people that don't do different things. We need a variety of things. All the things affect the tissue differently. You can just think about it. Like if I do something where I'm bouncing a lot, the tissue is getting this really three-dimensional up and down. Three-dimensional because it's got the up. But there's also anytime like a volume is moving up in our three-dimensional body, there's going to be this more dimensionality than if we're always standing with no bounce. Like if we don't run, we don't jump, we don't do anything like that. So we want to require our tissues to handle movement in different relationships to gravity, in different tempos and rhythms. And also to notice what's going on with our body. Like, oh, this up regulates me, this down regulates me. Like, where am I? What's going on in my system as I do whatever practices I'm doing? Notice, pay attention. Let's just take it into this rock forward and then heels back to the floor. If you can get into that squat, great. Forward and back. And one more. Take your butt to the ceiling, open your feet wide, and just gently shift from side to side. Come in, relax your arms, shake your head no, nod yes. Let the bulb of your brain relax. Bend your knees and roll it up through your spine, coming all the way up to the top. Deep breath in, open, open, open. Take it all in, and then exhale, splash it out into the world. Let's go up through the ceiling, diving through the ceiling, focusing your energy, opening it out into the world. So coming into prayer to center and dive upwards. One more like that. And then we're going to change the direction, filling in, taking it down, either a prayer or a dive, like you're planting your energy, opening it back up, planting it down, grounding yourself, open it up, plant, feel the earth beneath your feet. And then just inhale, lift, and exhale, let it go. Little shake, get that bounce. Oh, great for your lymphatic system. Great for your tissues. Bouncy, trouncy, bouncy, trouncy. Fun, 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 fun. All right, that is that. Anybody in TV land who made it through to the end, you win. You win the prize. What is the prize? Only you know. A pat on the back, knowing you did it.